And good morning on this beautiful Saturday. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Jaden Knowles, and thank you so much for joining the app. I mean, so far, temperatures are actually very nice. We're going to see that increase in cloud coverage as we head into this afternoon. But so far, though, on your morning commute to maybe work, if you work the weekends, or the Colfax Marathon, the 5K is this morning, you should be fairly okay. So let's go ahead and jump into your graphics so far. Looking at current temperatures, we're at 59 degrees right now. So we're steady at 59. We've been 59 the last couple of hours so far, but I believe we should see the low 70s this afternoon due to the increase in cloud coverage into the afternoon hours. So far, your headlines and what to expect: isolated thunderstorms, better chance around 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. this afternoon into the evening hours. Maybe some mountain snow as we head into tomorrow, and then a higher severe risk mainly for the eastern plains as we head into tomorrow as well. We're going to break that down for you. So far, though, looking at current temperatures, the upper 50s over towards the eastern plains, and you can see the mountains, the 50s and 40s. So far, fairly nice as you're heading out the door this morning. We should see the high of 72 degrees, and as I mentioned, about a 30% coverage wise for it to see maybe an isolated storm or two around 2 to 6 p.m. The good news is nothing severe is expected throughout the day today. So looking at live radar, really not much going on. You can see the clouds starting to fairly increase towards the west, but noticing our next storm system, that upper level disturbance moving off the coast right there, that's going to give us our rain chances. And we could talk about the timing throughout the day today. So let's back this up a little bit. That's at 2 p.m. But you can see maybe some showers in the metro starting around lunchtime this afternoon, moving through 2 p.m., maybe towards the north along the I-25 corridor. But once again, these are not severe. They're going to be fairly quick, maybe a quick downpour. You can hear maybe some rumbles of thunder, but for the most part, everyone won't see rain today. Very isolated in nature, and that's going to continue throughout the day. This is at 3:30, noticing finally a break for the metro, but then Castle Rock, you might see a stray shower there. Then that's going to continue till about 8 p.m. tonight. Noticing just south of Fort Morgan there, maybe another pop-up thunderstorm with some loud clouds of thunder, but for the most part, we'll dry out. But then as we head into tomorrow, much different, especially for the mountains. You're expecting snow throughout most parts of the day. This is at 10 a.m. And you can also see down towards the southwest mountains there, some snow happening. And then that's going to continue by 2:30. That's when things can get a little interesting. These storms are going to be a little more stronger due to the moisture that's in the atmosphere. So with that, we could get the gusty winds, some small hail, maybe even some large hail in some spots, but definitely have ways to receive your weather updates, especially towards our eastern plains there. Look at 6 p.m. Those storms really ramp up because there's more moisture out there, and that's exactly the main ingredient that Colorado usually lacks because we're a dry state. But tomorrow, behind that cold front, we're going to see more moisture, and that's going to help feed those storms. So you can see by 6 p.m., especially near Sterling, also Burlington along the I-70 corridor, definitely have ways to get your weather updates in case of a severe storm or anything else like that happens. So you'll be, aware about that. The reason is because the SBC put out a level 1 marginal risk for Fort Morgan buyers, and also towards the east, maybe a slight risk as well. So definitely those storms are lining up right where the SBC put those storm predictions at. If we could take another look at that one last time just to show you the perspective from the map that we just saw, as well as the timing of these storms for tomorrow. So once again, this is at 6 p.m. and noticing that's right in that level 2 risk that the SBC put out. For the heavy downpours of rain, gusty winds, some hail, maybe even some spin-ups are possible tomorrow over towards our eastern plains. So once again, here is another look at the SBC map. Level 1 for Fort Morgan, towards the east a little bit, level 2. And that's right where we just saw those storms lining up. So just be weather aware tomorrow throughout the afternoon hours. So far, though, for your Colfax Marathon, I mean, it's going to be fairly nice to start, just like we saw this morning at 9 a.m., tomorrow at 9 a.m. I mean, perfect conditions. You couldn't ask for perfect conditions as well. The Rapids play today, though, we're seeing the upper 60s. And once again, maybe an isolated pop-up thunderstorm, but it will be very brief and quick. I don't think it will have any impact on the game at the Dick's Sporting Goods Park this afternoon. And also here's your Colfax Marathon forecast for tomorrow. As I mentioned, 6 a.m. just beautiful. It's going to be a little chilly, but for the most part, by the time of the race starting at 9 a.m., the upper 50s, and of course the clouds will continue to increase by noon, 71 degrees. It is going to be a beautiful one. But so far, I hope everyone just has a terrific day, and I hope you enjoy your Saturday because it's finally the weekend. Finally here. And overall, we should see nice and warm temperatures in the low 70s. Thank you so much for joining the app. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Jada Knowles.